Assalamu alaikum students, welcome to our channel Study Time. Here today we are going to discuss physics and the topic of our discussion is the first year's motion and force. And here we are going to discuss today the theoretical part of MCQs. Now let's start. The first MCQ here we are going to discuss is the direction of torque is along. This MCQ is from the torque topic which is mentioned in the topic. The first option is axis of rotation. The second option is angular acceleration. The third option along tangent. And the fourth option both A and B. Now here the right option is A, axis of rotation. You should always remember that the direction of torque is always along the axis of rotation through which the body rotates and produces torque. Now let's move towards the next MCQ. The second MCQ, if the momentum of the body is quadrupled, its kinetic energy increases by. This we will have to solve and I will show you how to do it. Okay, as we know, the formula of kinetic energy is equal to half mv square. It is half mv square. Alright, P is equal to, which is momentum, is equal to mv. Alright, as they told us in the question that momentum is 4 times, so how much will the kinetic energy increase? Now let's check it. P is equal to 4 times kinetic energy. Now how will we form it? The formula, just check. Kinetic energy is equal to half mv square. Now here in this formula we are going to multiply and divide m. How we will do it? Let's see. Kinetic energy is equal to half m v square into m divided by m, which forms that half m square v square over m. Alright, as we know that m square and v square is equal to p, which is momentum. This is the formula of momentum. P is equal to mv. So m square and v square is equal to p square. Now let's add the values through which we will understand it. Kinetic energy is equal to p square over 2m. This is the formula in which we are going to put the value. Alright, equal to 4 times is the momentum. Alright, 4 times means 4 into 4 is equal to 16. By this, what do we get to know is kinetic energy has a direct relation with p square, that is momentum square. Alright, it means the answer we get here is 16 times. Alright, the answer here is 16 times. Now let's move towards the next MCQ, the third MCQ. Area under force time graph represents. This is very easy MCQ, which means that force into time is equal to momentum, which is equal to impulse. Alright, so the answer of this MCQ is all of these. Okay, force into time is equal to momentum, which is p, is equal to impulse. The answer of this MCQ is all of these. Now let's move towards the fourth MCQ. The gradient of velocity time graph tells. The answer of this question is what? You can guess it. The answer is acceleration, B. Because we know that A is equal to V over T. Let's move toward the fifth MCQ. What is the shape of velocity time graph for constant acceleration? It is also mentioned in your books, and the answer is a straight line. The straight line is just like this. Alright. This is V side and this is T. Okay. Now let's move toward the next MCQ, sixth MCQ. Third law of motion explains. As we know, third law of motion explains that the action and the reaction are equal to each other. It means that the right option is D, existence of the pair of forces in nature. It means pair two forces, action and reaction, two forces exist and forms the third law. Now the seventh MCQ. Torque is a quantity that produces dash in a body. This is very easy. And the answer here is B, angular acceleration. The 8th MCQ here we're going to discuss. This is a very easy MCQ. Which is the name of the property of the body which resists a change in the state of rest or uniform motion. This is a definition of inertia that is also mentioned in your books. Now, 9th MCQ. Newton's first law defines force, momentum, inertia, or acceleration. The answer here is definitely force. That's so easy. The 10th MCQ. Which of these is not the example of projectile motion? Gas filled in a balloon, bullet fired by gun, football kicked, baseball shot. The answer here is A, gas filled in a balloon. Now here I have mentioned all kind of theoretical portion of the MCQs that can come in your exams for this chapter. I hope you will have understood it. It's so easy, and if you have any problem you can ask me in the comment section for any queries. Thanks for watching the video.